Thank you so much. Thank you. You're so kind. Thank you. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It has been such an inspiring 2 days. I am here on behalf of a grateful nation, the Republic of Kosovo. I have the honor to represent a people whose journey towards freedom and peace has always been guided by faith. And it is particularly meaningful to speak on this journey in a gathering that, since its inception in 1953, has played a significant role in fostering dialogue and unity, and has truly become a testament to the shared values that transcend political, national, ideological, or even religious differences. But while today I speak to you as the president of my country, my journey was not typical for most politicians around the world. I grew up as a child of war in a country that was destroyed to the ground by a regime that had been blinded by hate. Living through a war, becoming a refugee, losing everything you and your family had built during your life, and facing death every second shapes you for the rest of your life. The nights of my childhood were not the kind filled with bedtime stories or playful arguments with siblings before bed, but the kind filled with the constant echoes of war. Have faith. Have faith. For God is our refuge and our strength. My mother and my father would say this over and over, even during the most difficult of times, even when we became victims of a genocidal regime. In the dim glow of our home, we would huddle around the TV, listening, hoping, believing. And then one day, that home and the homes of all of my people were turned to ashes, reduced to nothing but the fires of Milosevic's genocidal forces. Yet, those flames that consumed our home, our books, our toys, our pictures depicting memories, and everything we owned, did not take away our hope and our faith. Because even in the darkest moments, we held onto one fundamental truth. God is great, and God will guide us through and light our path to freedom. We prayed God for a miracle. We prayed God to save us. And God sent us America. God sent us America. Our lives, the lives of the people of Kosovo, were saved by the brave men and women in the United States uniform, alongside our liberators, as well as alongside other nations around the world. Nations who did not turn a blind eye to our suffering. Nations who did not turn a blind eye to the oppressed, but instead decided to follow the teachings of our Heavenly Lord to help the oppressed, those who have no one to defend, help the weak and the poor, rescue them, redeem them from oppression and violence. Our past, no matter how painful, must never be forgotten, not as an excuse for vengeance, but as a reminder and a source of inspiration to fight for what is good and what is just, and to always help those who need a helping hand. Kosovo's spirit is rooted in resilience, hope, and most importantly, faith. Through centuries of conquest, brutality, and hardship, we We found strength in our beliefs, as well as our commitment to justice and our unshakable sense of identity. Faith was never just about worship. It was also about resilience, and most importantly, it was our belief in humanity. When the world, led by the United States, came to our rescue and stopped the ongoing genocide in Kosovo, it reinforced our faith, not only in God, but in all the children of God who came to our rescue. It reinforced our belief in the principle of justice and human dignity. We will never forget that Kosovo's freedom was championed by voices of advocacy in the United States, most of them faith-driven. Many of those discussions took place in gatherings like this. We will never forget the countless prayers by members of Congress every Thursday morning in 1999. And we will never ever forget the prayers that took place in every house of God here in this land, in every church, every synagogue, every mosque, everywhere, literally everywhere around the United States, where people gathered and prayed for the children of Kosovo, for children like myself. It is because of those prayers, as well as the unwavering determination and leadership of the United States, that we are alive today. You gave me, once a child refugee, once a child of war, a chance to come back here where you prayed for us, and to come back 25 years after. And thank you for choosing humanity. Thank you for saving our lives. Thank you for standing for freedom as a testament to the idea that faith in humanity compels us to act in facing the suffering and also in facing the impossible. America led the way, and the democratic world followed in support of Kosovo's freedom. And in return, Kosovo will always be your unwavering ally. Kosovo will always stand with you and with all the freedom-loving people around the world. As you know, I represent the nation of Mother Teresa, who said that not all of us can do great things, but we can all do small things with great love. These words continue to guide our path forward. Today, Kosovo stands out for its commitment to global humanitarian efforts, proving that even a small country can make a big impact, profound impact, through acts of compassion and solidarity. Despite our own challenges, we have opened our doors to those in need, becoming the first country to receive Afghan evacuees, supporting Ukrainian refugees, offering them safety and a new beginning. By extending a helping hand, Kosovo embodies the belief that true greatness is not found in size or power, but in the willingness to act with kindness and love. Even the smallest gestures can change lives. Yet we are reminded that there will always be forces that seek to pull us backwards. Across the world, we have seen how fear, division, and hatred can be used to justify oppression, how faith, identity, or ideology can be twisted to tear people apart. These aren't just abstract threats, they are real threats. And they challenge the very foundations of our freedom-loving, peace-loving countries. Foundations that countries like Kosovo, the United States, and so many others have worked so hard to build. So the question before us is simple. What do we do? Do we simply give in to the voices of fear and division? In Kosovo, we have made our choice. We choose not to give in. We have never chosen to give in. We chose to stand up for the rights and dignity of our people. We choose freedom, and most importantly, we choose humanity and we choose faith. And we have always kept our faith alive. Our founding father, President Rugova, during the most difficult times, used to say, We have placed our trust in God, and this trust has kept us alive. His words reflected not just a personal faith, but a national truth, that when faced with oppression, our faith in God, in freedom and justice, and in our cause has carried us forward. So as we leave this room today, let's carry that spirit with us. Let's remember that what truly matters in our lives, it's not just our history, though history matters profoundly. It's not just our resilience, though resilience has paved our path forward. But it's also our determination to stay united. It's our commitment to peace and liberty. It is our unwavering dedication to giving back. And it's our strong belief in the boundless strength of faith and humanity. We can all do better. We can do better because it's important to do so, not just for ourselves, but for the generations that will follow after us. And in this journey, hope and faith is so fundamental. I will always cherish the guidance from my parents when I was a child. Have faith, for God is our refuge and our strength. Listening to them, I knew there was hope for something better. And while at times it may seem that better days are distant, I keep saying over and over, history has proven that nothing can stand in the way of a people whose path towards freedom is lightened and guided by faith. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're very, very kind.